And as a host, I agree with your all points, but I respectfully disagree with some points regarding 5th August political agitation. But as a host, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to my show discussion with a lawyer. This is Advocate Chowdhury Fahad bin Feroj with you. Today, I would like to introduce our honorable guest, Advocate Showkot. Advocate Showkot enrolled as an advocate in our Cox's Bazar District Bar Association in 2018. In this part, we discuss law-related issues, raising any question from justice seeker. Secondly, at a time of professional conduct, we face various obstacles in several sectors. Thirdly, we discuss law and order situation of Cox's Bazar district. My first question to my honorable guest is, what is the law and order situation after stepping down of previous government?
Well, first of all, convey my gratitude for inviting me in this beautiful evening for discussion about the recent situation of Cox's Bazar and all about the Bangladesh. Actually, your question was about after stepping down, what is the law and order situation of Cox's Bazar? If I would like to say about the law and order situation of Cox's Bazar, just I'd like to, this is about the previous situation of 5th of August. You know, after ruling 17 years of autocratic government of Sheikh Hasina, there are lots of turbulence happened before 5th of August. That is why when the people or students bring their protestation against the turbulent situations of the previous government, when the students heard that the Sheikh Hasina has gone away from Bangladesh, there are lots of students and great people come to the road, and some of the people, those who were very angry about the activists of Awami League, and it's true that there are lots of action happen in Cox's Bazar. Like some Awami activist house have been attacked by the students and the people who were great before. On the other side, this is law and order situation. If I'd like to say the law and order situation, Cox's Bazar is a place where this is a very hot spot for Bangladesh. Cox's Bazar district is a place where in geopolitics this place is play an important role, as in one side there is a Bay of Bengal and another side is situated Myanmar and very few area of India. So this is a very important part of Bangladesh to establish justice or to establish law and order situation correctly. As you know, in Cox's Bazar, there are lots of people, thousands of millions of people come from Myanmar as refugee. They are called Rohingya. There, if law and order situation will out of control, the country will not be safe at all. So what I observed after stepping down, the law enforcement agencies are not proactive. As a result, there are lots of havoc facing in our country. As what we observe after 5th of August, there are few days there is no law enforcement agencies. In absence of these law enforcement agencies, what I guess, narcotic business involved people traffic lots of yaba or some other crime they did in absence of police or law enforcement agencies. So if the law enforcement agency will not proactive in Cox's, specifically in Cox's Bazar, it will be great havoc or matter of great headache of the
whole district and whole Bangladesh. So that's why law and order situation is quite difficult for our country. Whenever Cox's Bazar district is very influential district, which is very popular as a tourist spot. So
I'd like to add something. Millions of people are staying in Uki area, as they were confined in a place. But in absence of law enforcement agencies, there is a possibility that the Rohingya people will spread through the country, and it will be the great risk of us and the risk of our country.
Thanks for your opinion. And as a host, I agree with your all points, but I respectfully disagree with some points regarding 5th August political agitation. But as a host, I cannot express myself fully. So I'd like to go my second question. Very recently in our country, many cases lost against political activists, including our ex-Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and also there are some innocent people also involved with many cases. So I'd like to ask a question to our honorable guest regarding these cases, which including where many innocent people enlisted in a fire. So what will be the future of these cases which lost after stepping down of government?
If I'd like to say, it has become the tradition of our political parties that when they come forward, in ruling party used to file case against the opposite party. It has become a tradition, which has been happening since last 17 years. So what I observe here in Cox's Bazar, basically, there are lots of demonstration happened in Cox's Bazar before the stepping down of Sheikh Hasina, 5th of August. But even arson happened on that time. The students were falling a victim as well by the then
before stepping down
Awami League government.
Okay.
And already 2 murder happened in the demonstration fired by the Awami activist. So
fired by the ruling party
as well. And also arson happened inside the BNP office as well. The fire on the BNP office as well, Awami party. So in this situation, what I heard, there are lots of accused enlisted in the FIR, which recently filed against the Awami party. So the question is, what is the result?
What's the result of these cases?
After filing a case, the law process is not finished yet. There are lots of investigations need
need
to be established. So after proper investigation, if they have the honest, opinion, or if the justice, if they ask justice or seek justice, so law enforcement agency can play an important role to establish justice for saving the innocent people involved and listed in the FIR. Otherwise, the result will not come. So after investigation, such it will be submitted to the court, and
trial will be started.
Trial will be started. That time, the result we can observe, which either innocent person involved or not.
But as a lawyer, we can suggest our law enforcement agencies before filing any case, it should be carefully investigated. If there is any prima facie against certain accused, then FIR should be lost. Otherwise, this case will it will hold no water.
In a word, I'd like to mention quotation from just Martin Luther King. He says,
what did he say?
He's Martin Luther King is a activist, human rights activist of America. He said, "Injustice anywhere is track to justice of everywhere." So if in this case, where if injustice will happen here, and it will be the threat to justice in everywhere in the country. So impartial investigation need to be established in this case. Obviously, without happening any incident, the case is not filed.
Okay, I wanted to ask another question out of our syllabus. Is that there are many cases filed against our ex-Prime Minister, which cross 100 as well. So, what's your opinion before filing any case in another district, except capital of Bangladesh, where our Prime Minister already, who is as a ruling party, he always stay capital. That's why, what's your opinion? Many cases lost in many districts, whereas number one accused, previous government or Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. What's your opinion regarding which will be? Is it relevant of this present situation? People define this victory as a newborn Bangladesh. So, as a newborn Bangladeshi people, what's their expectation? Is it relevant without any proper document, without any proper investigation? How could they define Prime Minister as a guilty?
No. The question is
your opinion?
They have only filed that case.
Yeah.
There is also some relevant issues. As what I say, she was the top positions. As she was the top position, if she will, she can reduce the loss of people's life. But she didn't do. According to the informant, what they asked that the incident, the murder has been occurred due to the order of the top position, as she was the Prime Minister. So this is the matter of investigation. I will not tell you that. I'd like to tell you she is innocent, either she is
guilty.
Well, but it is the matter of investigation.
Thank you for your precious opinion. So now my third question Cox's Bazar is very popular for as a tourist spot to roll out in our country. Which step down should be taken to uphold the dignity of Cox's Bazar District Bar Association?
You know, uh, you want to say, which step should be taken by the District Bar Association for upholding the dignity of
Yeah.
Cox's Bazar?
There are many sectors. Which sector should we have to change?
You know, we have a rich
Such as-
history
Such
about
as library or treatment site, many sector.
Uh,
Which sector we should?
Yeah,
change.
Cox's Bazar, it is established from century, maybe. Cox's Bazar district bar. So, what I would like to express my opinion to establish, previous year I was elected as a member, executive member, and I was also the, convener of a committee as well. What I observe here, there are lots of resources to establish our Cox's Bazar district bar. Like this is a tourist spot, not only tourist spot but also there are lots of foreign organizations are working here in Cox's Bazar area. So if the bar president, secretary, or the executive committee will communicate with them for supporting us to establish a big library, like computer and some other equipment, which will be helpful for establish
Our
justice
District Bar Association.
and enrich bar situation. So they can play an important role. Executive committee, their will can do a lot for the development of bar association, as they have opportunity. There are lots of organizations that have money, that have fund. Just the committee need to knock them in proper way to support them. As we are serving millions of Rohingya or expatriate come from out of the country.
Out of the country. And
And without playing important role, law will not be established. As bar association is the only means which complies with the judiciary. We are working together. So we have to establish a rich library, computer facilities, internet facilities, and some other. There are lots of scarcity of chamber as well.
chamber.
There are lots of newly enrolled lawyer. They don't have any chamber. They are moving here and there. So our chamber is crying it for a lawyer, but they are not getting opportunity. So president and secretary of the bar association can play an important role to provide new chamber to the new lawyer.
Yeah. We all are grateful to who lead our Cox's Bazar District Bar Association. They are very responsible. And also, my third question: what is your expectation from our newly enrolled lawyer?
New generation, there is a saying in English, every crisis has an opportunity. If any crisis come, and it will make a new opportunity. So what I said, the newly enrolled lawyer, they are facing a lot of crisis. But they have to find out the way.
What is the setback?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way, in which way it will make opportunity to them. In that way, for the new lawyer, they have to follow some rules and regulations in accordance with law. In several time we observe uh, some newly enrolled lawyer, they are not showing the respect to the senior, but the profession is senior oriented. If they will follow the senior, they can develop their career. So my message to them, they have to follow the senior, they have to show their respect to the senior, honor their senior, and last of all, they have to study a lot. Without
Study.
acquiring knowledge,
Knowledge.
they will not prosper their life. So without being studious, they cannot acquire knowledge. They have to make relation with book, and this relation will bring them to develop their career.
Thank you to our honorable guest, and we always expect all senior lawyer will help our junior lawyers as well as our and the leaders of the causes by the district bar association. They will take proper step for junior lawyers. They can arrange training, proper training for uh,
Professional conduct.
conduct. That's why we should careful about our junior lawyers.
And as well as I'd like to add in one thing, after 3 months or 2 months or 1 month, if bar association will arrange a debate or discussion or training, then the lawyer, those who are newly enrolled, they will encourage to learn something.
Okay, I would like to thank our honorable guest for attending our with these discussions, and I have a gift for him, and many thanks. And we will telecast our next episode very soon. Thank you all for being with us.
And
Assalamu alaikum.